Awujafo emamo ha emamo akwaba eba Dan Kwaku Yeboah TV on YouTube. Na yafatu ye huso se ye besra ye legend no ene omo di nkomo. Na yesua o mabakwasem, yesua lessons efrimu as up and coming sportsmen. Yani legends be breeding nkomo Mas Senegal, Sam Johnson. A lot of them, I can't mention. Joe Doe, Kwesi Appiah, Samuel Jan. The list is endless. Na ene you try ye and Saka. The man Ghanaians describe him as the neatest Black Stars striker. Augustine Ahinful. Champion.
Bah.
I don't know neatest.
That's my main chair for. I think so. Today I'm going to mix tree and fancy because me a fancy. I think the air can tree no they be all that. So we'll just mix it up.
Okay.
I don't know why, but it also does not bother me. I'm sure that I'm from Hodam because they be a make a day. Obia ombo local football dano. Ono onyini no na end of professional outside no botu market because into me grand jam there obi wa ko ball Caladan Park na me won yefi yeah, it's not possible. It's never possible, but maybe it's the nature, the way people see me. In my oh no, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I think my own brother Fifi Banson, you see, can 2000. Lucena no formation at Obo. And I was playing on the left. Okay. And sometimes in Obo Otoado and Steven on the right. And then Kwame are you in the middle. Okay. Even though na ya pre kumo or team no munade, but I don't know why he felt that I should play there. So actually formation was like we had a 4-back, so Dubate left, sometimes Steve Middle on the right. Or say for Sam Johnson or Mohamed Gago pay. And as Mohamed Gago will play ahead of them. And then we have Alex Nyako, Siki Akono, myself, Kwame Ayu, and then Otto, and Steven. Because I remember the first match was in Cameroon against Cameroon Douala. Dosena. 98. Okay. And we won that game over there. It was a qualifier for Can 2000. Okay. And you know when you're that team, no. The Otto Ado, the first time with us, no, he didn't play. One shade is simple. Okay. I remember me on for playing with Holland, Amsterdam, myself, Gerda, Samuel, I don't know, because I was coming from Europe. Mozambique. We won that game by a goal. Siki Akono no share. And so he played me on the left, Kwame Ayu in the middle, and all that. But your first match against Cameroon. If the video, I'm sure the video, because recently, let me show you. Yeah. Yes. I got injured. I had a groin. Okay. And then I was, after I was 15, 20 minutes, man, I'm here, them, no, was the sound, I came out. The next one against Togo, Mambo. But Dosena wanted me to play against Cote d'Ivoire. Okay. At all costs, which was the third match of the first one. And in camp, he was always on me, and Psychochi, Almasser, and the doctors. They will inject ice. Augustine, now we call Augustine. You have to play. Augustine, you have to play this match, and there's a tournament. The sheer pressure from him and also the love of wanting to represent the nation, you know, made me say, okay, I'll play. But any other coach probably wouldn't have played me. Yeah. Because Yapreko had played a good game against Togo, the second match. And then the third match, he wanted to bench Yapreko and start me. From injury. And indeed, that match, I couldn't really do much. I could not run. I couldn't do anything because, you know, groin injury, it's here. So when you try to stretch it up, you know, you have it. I couldn't. So I think when we lost that match, you know, and even Fifi Banson was on his program, those times for Peace FM. He was into more sports than any other thing. Yes.
He's an excellent
yes. So I think on his program, he said, na beka the ball no more board, me mpeda mo bobi, mo bofo man and marshal. In that jovial sense. He didn't really meant what he was saying. But that thing stuck up there until now. People who did not even see me play, but have heard of me, will always say, "Oh, guess like your own colleague, Dachi." Yeah. Muhunu Equatorial Guinea, 2015 during the Nations Cup. So when he introduced himself to me, now I say, now that's how it radio be or tema. I want a debut from a striker. But now, how old are you? Oh, you didn't see me play really, but say history. So it's not like that, but I take it in good stride. I'm okay with it. When every program that I go, that is the introduction given me. But my colleagues, I mean, like they know the sort of person that I am. Then you know that during our era, it got to a point when you don't tuck in your Jessica, the referee will give you a yellow card.
Discipline there.
It was an instruction from the Federation, FIFA and all that. Until just recently that they said, oh, you can either tuck in. So now when you tuck in, you look awkward.
Yeah.
Very awkward because this Brazilian that Real Madrid have signed, Hendrick, new player, young boy, no. Yeah. National team about recently, I saw him tuck him 2 matches against England and Spain. Actually, this guy look awkward.
Up and coming.
Yeah, so it's like that, but it's all good.
Before I'm able to a interview, Minya Kwenyani referee Okwampa.
Yeah.
Zinkomodu America. I'm struggling to speak Fanti, but I'll try. Not describe it as Ahinful soccer missionaries. Na ka has of food. Nina na being cranty. Also confirm me that. How to folk on their way to Ahinful su would do in Sunodon. No the way you apply. No catcher, Nanam de Yaba,
we are about entering for Zoo.
What's go cry when she now worry apply and Ahinful soccer missionary supporters who pay. No, yet to come. I don't to come by a would do pitch no.
Yeah.
That day, Refer Kwampache the Brony Papa. The match in
Okay, so Refer Kwampanala, I watched that interview. And now can he mentioned my name, he mentioned Ben Owu and all that. And I was happy that finally he himself had come out to talk about it. Because of that, was when the soccer missions, so many matches I was in for because of that. And we have so folk and Asante Kotoko. Those times, what about Ohoma? They come with intimidation. Yeah. And soccer mission that year, young boys in Kotini, we had won the gala that year.
Augustine Ahinful.
Yes, Kevin Asian. Ben Owu. My own brother, Papa Ahinful, was in there as a midfielder. Willie Brown had not come. Okay. He came the second year. Okay. And we had Joe Jechi, left back, be an offensive part. And we had other players that we could also... It was just solid unknown team.
Yeah, but solid.
It was solid. Yeah. When we were coming to your home grounds, as young as we were, no. Now, match Nangasana, it's a Nangasana. The linesman flagged, but he overruled the linesman. The linesman closer to the ball flagged. He overruled. Unfortunately for him, that resulted in that one goal that we lost. And then whatever happened, happened. I don't know why. Superstition, Dan. On young players, won't grow enough. Because you're painful, no, or the BB ashemu that without that, we can't really perform. And so during those times, even at the coach level, then you go into play a match and then you'll be camped in the room and you'll be praying and then there will be incense and all that, thinking that that is what was going to propel you to win. But when I transitioned, I went to professional football, until them cry. And as we speak today, people are still using, club officials are doing it. So when you look at the local scene, you look at the foreign scene, the difference is like that. So referee Nangasa can by himself. So I don't really want to continue with what happened. What happened. House of Folk even came with military men. There is a guy, Shooter. I will mention him. Shooter was part of that 69 battalion or whatever. So whenever House was traveling, because the president at the time, preference was House of Folk, they come with them. I remember even in Ashgold, go first then. Our first match, official match to open Linkley Sports Stadium, we were supposed to start the match 3 o'clock. 1-0. Benadayi scored. Match order start 3. They came to the stadium 4 o'clock. Yes.
And the referee allowed them?
So any other referee, properly so-called, could have called the match and given the points to Ashgold. The stadium was packed. House of Folk came 4 o'clock. When they came, trouble. So the match was started. Fortunately, now Ashgold, your front light was stadium on day. And they beat us 1-0 because to them, Kwaku baby Mwasi. They start the match in 3 they better one. Into order for Kwambia, the match will start after. So they came 4 o'clock problem and they won the match. And there was no sanctions because at the time everyone is House of Folk. Thank you. And the whatever happened, say Obi Wuya, he would have caused that. Per that decision. But fortunately, no one died.
Maybe I know apply the FIFA rule that gives him the final authority as a referee.
Yes, but when the linesman is there to assist you. So when the man is so close to the ball and has done something, unless of course the linesman, you in your mind think that he's cheating. Yes, but if the linesman who's supposed to help is closer and he thinks that this is the decision, then you overrule him and then, as if we were suspended twice. Another referee came against Okoye United. That time CK was in Okoye United, near Beck, all of them. And Mijima and all that. Ahinful the same. And also 1-0 referee. No, that referee, I never saw him referee again because then I saw Jaga on be at the time. No, what the bonity match there? Oh, yes, that referee. And because one, done. Look at where Ahinful is. If you are a referee and you are coming to intimidate the locals, nobody will forgive you. So sometimes, in as much as we're in Panade, or they will too, we're fair. Thank you. The name of the game is fair play, but
generation referees in that.
Okay, so those generation referees were very, very, assertive, and like. And they had that boldness. Someone like, I don't know his name, but Referee Adwan and our friend. Referee Adwan and Kasano Sowa. And you can't even go close to him. Referee Mensah, they had 2 referee Mensahs, both from Takrady. One was a military man, and one was a tall man. Never cry a referee. And when you are going to that, he was a W. You can't approach him because. And referee Atifu, Takwa, all these people. So really, Kwampa himself, there was one referee Yeboah, another one. He's the whole my playing career. No, pen will be on my red card. Okay, so that time, 93 if you're Australia, and Augustine Ahinful was on top, and we're playing Olympics in Obuasi. I don't know whether it was an instruction given him or something. Then there was a true born a mutu in Kamanko. Na Kasula cost Nida Kwankra or Kasula, one of them. Like pushed me, so the ball went out. All then called you throwing Emma Ashgold. No, it's throwing against us. Okay. For Olympics rather. And he was referee. When I did referee, red card, bam.
Not even a yellow card.
Not even a yellow card.
Maybe you know what's that.
I don't know. And the next day in the newspapers, I think that I've gone to Australia and I've come. I'm disrespecting the referee. Yes, because those times, newspaper. Oh, so okay, no problem. So I was suspended. My last match I played for Ashgold before I transferred to Dortmund, he was the referee. And guess what? Before the match, I took Phil Jones. He was assistant coach. Also, guess the referee wants to speak to you. And I'm saying, about what? So he wants to apologize to you. I'm saying, really? Somebody that showed me the red card and all sorts of things were written about me wants to speak to me. I'll say yes. So I took Phil. We all respected. Okay. So he impressed on me, and then I went to their changing room. And then he started. I went down saying, "In Elba Pamicha on there. You have given me the red card. Whatever people had to write, and they have." So, and that was the last time I heard of him. I've seen him, and he's the only referee that showed me that record. Because hardly will you give me a yellow. 1 year because he knew in his heart that whatever he had done,
no some bad press.
Thank you, you see. But it's okay. It's part of life.
Okay, so then if he.
Okay, so we are Takradi. But me papa fi Abrodunko. Na me mama fi Ayardo. Ayardo is just a walking distance away from Abrodunko. My papa mo. So when you are going to Nyankumasi,
all in Central Region.
yes. Okay. So when you are going to Nyankumasi from Nyamransa, you get to a junction where the police for checkpoint. Okay, so that village there, my papa no would in over 13 kwanta. It's part of Abrodunko there. And then so walking distance away, you are in Fancy Nyankumasi. When you make the right, you are going to my hometown, my mom's hometown.
Family no way.
My siblings, you mean? Okay, so we are 7. I'm the 6th born. But we are 3 girls and 4 boys.
Wow. Never footballer.
No, all of us played. At a point in time, 3 of us never go first. My big brother also played for second 11 wise. Because my father played football. My father played football. Ni mate Bimoni Kofi Paremon ade. And he captained second year as a case. He captained second year as a case.
Going up and I'm training.
No. Dan, I can tell you way back that as young as maybe 5 years or so thereabout, whenever Azekes was going to the stadium, I was because there are 2 teams. They had the junior team and the senior team. Every time, no junior team would in Kanwobo and the senior team. And Azekes one junior team found Maravans. So every time Maravans was at Jendu Stadium, I was in their car, and then we'll stay there. And then the senior team will come. So my senior players like John Essien, Kofi Abre, Emmanuel Kwashi, Joseph Carr, all these people, they've known me like that.
So you
grow up because my father was their coach. Oh. Yes. 1977, 77, Ghana Ambo League. Yeah. Because Ghana was going to host 78 nations to Ambo League. So there's a competition for Novelty League. My father coached Azekes and won.
Really?
Yes. You can go and check the history. Oh, yeah. He died 98. 98. Oh, yeah. But I would have wished they were better now, actually, because when things were becoming okay, I think the year that I got my professional contract outside Nana, Onya stroke. 93. So he really did not, and you know, fanciful Papa Funa, the all year also were in Unko village. That time was Switzerland. So when I came down, because she popular village, baby, all share area, and I was and I hear them. No. I have to go back to Takrady. Because now we bought a house for the family and no. So he went to the village. I think they got conventional medication for a while before the traditional, but immediately he went into the traditional medication. And the drew baby, but there was no improvement. And so we had to take him to Takrady, and then he was there until he passed 98. Mommy passed also by 2013. Because mommy, Poppy died 98. Now mommy will 2013 November. But last year December was 10 years. My mom we buried her, and then my father 15 years. Yeah, so we did something small.
I mean from what is a Kevin Taylor your relative?
Yeah, his father is my mom's junior brother.
Really? A wolf as in
like we are cousins.
Okay.
Because his father is my mom's junior brother.
Okay.
And in the family, me the eldest in the family. Oh. In my mom's father's family. Oh. And my mom's father, ni Kevin Taylor ne mami. Oh, the man. Into ono ne chiba 3, ani Kevin Taylor ne nana. And nana no to Kevin ne papa. So as you speak, he's the chief of our village. So my mom's junior brother is Kevin's father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And he has mentioned me a couple of times on his program. Yeah.
Where are you? Baby.
Charlie. Sometimes, you know, it should be a no about inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At what point? Of course, when?
Okay, so me call young Christian Watakra the first. Okay. After a year na me because now Air Force for but to school for the Air Force complex. So I went to Air Force complex. Now me Air Force complex, me call GNSTS. And then the rest is history. Ball into when I was done, got to a point and I had to stop it. Yes, I was part of this from elementary school to GSS. Okay, so I was playing not as a striker, I was playing like an offensive midfielder. Okay. So if you watch my play, especially in Turkey, when I went there, no, Ohin Kennedy were one team. So the coach played me behind Ohin Kennedy. Or US. Okay. Or Boston. So each time, when Kennedy was fighting the defenders, I would just go and then I would just go. So I am capable of playing in the middle, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Yes, I realized that boy.
No, not really. Okay, so when I was done with GSS, waiting for exam results and all that, now I talk soccer mission as training grounds for her because they were almost about qualifying to the Premier.
Nobia will raise you Takradi or Bandena Ahinful.
Okay. Soccer Mission's team was based in Takradi. Yes, because the owner, Mr. Abrakwa, may his soul rest in peace, was a timber merchant. Yes, engineer Oye. Okay, so he used to be the vice chairman or president of Sekendi Azakes. The owner or the chairman then was Mr. Nati, Mr. Nati. Yeah. Now Mr. Nati and the vice is Mr. Abrakwa. So Mr. Abrakwa, I don't know, there were some issues within Azakes. The disintegration of Azakes in America, actually, there were issues amongst the hierarchy of Sekendi Azakes into Omu sort of Bechiche. Now Mr. Abrakwa, I was okay, Dama, on our Sunu Chrome team, so soccer missionaries. So most of the Sekendi Azakes players and wise players, you know, boom, and then he brought other players. So when I was done, they be on the market and one training grounds. Now I'm training. I don't know who spoke to Coach Amwa. He was their coach. So one day, Mr. Mango be outside and he walked to me and said, now what's in Bobo? I'm so yes, coach. Actually, started training.
Wow.
The rest is history.
Wow.
That is it.
That was fine.
And guess what? The day of the registration, so the Central Regional RFA had come to Takradi to come and register us. Because normally we have to go to Cape Coast because we're playing under Central Region. But because Mr. Brock he was able to let them come to Takradi in his house. Now, we register players in Wuhan or the player, but I was sitting there. So the wife came out, Auntie Vic. Auntie Vic and my mom were like that. Okay. When my father wedded my mom, on no air driver, the woman. So when she came out, I was still there. I was like, and me if your friend painter. Papa painter, I don't want to hear them. So one friend, and she walked inside. And she used to call she used to call the husband, Pauli, painting not on. I don't register my coffee.
That authoritative.
Painting not on. Simon registered my coffee. But time fit an apparent register. So within 5 minutes or so, I was called in the done. I was happy because I was not giving one CD. She's still alive. Oh, that's nice. I was not giving one CD. Jina one is there. I acknowledge him there. Oh, he's here. He's in Accra or Kaswa. Oh, no.
I need to speak to him.
No, I think our director will Timmy and all Kaswa. Mr. Kofo ni Timmy from so my academy be oh. No, yeah, Mr. Kofo. Oh, no, Nyanti time no can F no.
Can say Tunisia 94, so no Black Stars.
Yes. So no, or that. So I was invited to speak on behalf of PFAG, and he was there and I acknowledged him. I told the story,
wow,
and so
that would be nice.
Yeah, and done. I signed for missionaries. Never took one CD. Just happy that I was signed on. But guess what? When the league started, most Kenya were not playing. I was playing because, fortunately, the gala. That time, gala before the league, a week before the league starts. Right? Yeboah gala. So come round 1, you win, round 2, you win. Then the final was against Oko United. And at the time, I had Ajimendia, Opele, Alex Donko, all of these players. Yeah, no pan washer and one. What share within 2 minutes now I had equalized.
Hey.
Yes, 1-1. And then papa penalties, and then we beat them.
Never offensive midfield now.
No, I was playing as a striker because that time I had grown into that way, and those times I could block defenders. You see, when the ball, I could block them, and they could, because I have big calves, so I could use it to protect myself. Turn the ball this way, and I'm gone. I remember against Asante Kotoko in Kumasi, it was from Manso, Emmanuel, and Pierre, Pele, all of them playing. Kwesi there on the left. And I could jump. People did not see me as tall, but I jumped very well. That's something that I picked, they say, from my father. Okay. So when there's a long ball, then I'll come and flick the ball, and they will be confusing themselves, and they'll be fighting. And Kwesi was walking there. When you're a small boy, you want to be talking. He didn't want to say it for them to hear. So when you're a small boy, you want to be talking. Or now when we are Namoko. Ampere. This, because you know, Frimpong Manso could play like a defensive midfielder. So he was ahead of them, and Opele and Ajimendia on. That match was tough. We lost by 1. Soccer Missionaries. Oh, Dan. Look, Soccer Missionaries.
Last time we gave Opele was it? Ajimendia was Opele in training now. Kuvodia Otumani head the wall or so the training headings.
Charlie, those times, wow. And defenders were tall. Oh, yeah. They had that stature there. Like when you were afraid, Master, forget. But I've grown to understand that football take fear out. Yeah. 1, just be disciplined and follow instructions, because coaching during match is done is the most important aspect of coaching. Yes, because game management. The instructions giving you pre-match and all that within a week. Charlie, when you get the pressure, so coaches constantly have to be reminding the players, not even the top players, they go out there, they get confused. Because Charlie, done. You enter a stadium and you have 40,000, everybody shouting, and all that. So you need to constantly be reminding them where they are.
Wow. And between year when I registered as Soccer Missionaries?
88, 89. Yeah, 89.
Between 89 and when? And
okay, so I played 89, 90 Soccer Missionaries. Unfortunately.
No position at the same league.
Okay, so the first year, the second year, let me go back to the story I said. They brought this guy. Soccer Missionaries was suspended on home. Yeah, but most of the matches outside. I think more than 7 home matches outside. Now, waka for guy, we also know he drew my hand. Done. Easy. I'm only saying this because I want coaches now and football. Yes. And no fan or the player or the rest, no. He just attack at the beach there, yellow bomb. In us, no, we were praying. Because we believe that. Yes. 2 a.m. He just attack at the beach. Now this guy will remove everything naked. Now waka share punumu. Now look where punuma. About the sea waves, you know, he becomes more bigger, stronger. This guy will go. He can walk from here to the junction there. In the sea, you see him going. Because this sapa, especially as a bosume, whether not why. So you can see the guy entering the sea. He will go out far. Then all of a sudden, the wave will cover him. You don't see him after about 30 minutes. Then he will come out. Yes, when he comes out,
30 solid minutes.
Yeah, he comes out with further water and then some egg. He went there, nothing. Yes. Then he's holding this thing with some eggs and all that. Then instructions will be given. So on our way to Ahinful, and that time from Nyamansa to Ahinful was bad. The road was bad, not like today. So we can spend more than 2-3 hours from Nyamansa to Ahinful. Yes. So we get to Ahinful that late. Imagine Kwaku Bobo, neighbor to Ahinful that late. What will be the result? Oh, I bet share and coffee. I bet share. Oh, nay, I bet share. No, I shall. and soccer missionaries went down. But when soccer missionaries went down, that was 1991 season. The club that was in my heart was Accra Great Olympics. I wanted to play Olympics that much, so I don't know. I had that love for them because I remember Kwesi Appiah was our captain, national team, and my first call up, they were Winneba, and then you knew soccer missionaries, so Augustine. We say Okobo Kotoko, now I'm sure Capital Mati. And then this Okowo United delegation that was working with my father at the Yeboah and came to our house in Takoradi that they wanted me to go to Okowo United. But in me, I had Olympics. But then you go football, Boasi. That time David Booth had taken over the second half of the season. After the match, I remember Anthony that he should tell me not to sign for any club. Anthony no go for already. So he was in Gophers 1 year before I went. Right back, center back and right back. Yeah. Oh, Anthony, when Ashgold played the final, he played. He even scored one of the penalties. So,
where is he now?
He's in the UK. Anthony said, "Oh, bring some men sign the team bill." So when the registration was about commencing, not knowing. They had given money to this coach. He passed, Coach Odru, to come and give me in Takoradi. So I come to Obuasi. Whether he came, he did not come, I don't know. Yes. So me and Kevin Asian left Takoradi to Tema. I'm from Takoradi.
No,
he was assistant to David. He was David Booth, Atukwefiu, and him. He was more or less our physical instructor. His name is Odru. He passed. Yes. So this is information I got later. So we came to Tema on the day of the registration in the morning. When you wake up, I told Kevin, Charlie, you go football Obuasi no. Na bro ni kache Anthony don't catch a mom and sign for team. So let's go to Obuasi. I was like, sure, I'm so yeah, why not? Because Kevin, second half of the season, he had gone to Germany, after the 91 and the 17, Ono Wele Brown and a Kofi Nimo. There's a club in Germany, Union Berlin. That time, no. So they picked them like they wanted to sign. So for so many months, he was there. So when we got to Obuasi, then we drove straight to my uncle's house. My uncle was a miner. One of them paying for Mr. Ahinful. And he went to his house. Me do and the wife said, okay, so now quite far. I'm so what's bro, you know what you show now? What's what Kwaku do you? I'm so you caught Tema. So they placed the call to my uncle, no underground. No, Fred, no. Within 30 minutes, he came up. Okay, so they placed the call to the mines. I don't know what the car before.
Wow.
So through to the mines, David Booth's office. Oh, go there. So, we sent Coach Odro to them. Nobody came to. Are you sure? I said yes. So we signed. Our money was given us. Then I was paid Ebe Kadosa 1.2 million signing on fee.
Hey,
yes. Way back 91. And Charlie. So we stayed in Obuasi for another 2 days and then went to Takoradi. I didn't know David Booth had signed CK Akono, Yawa Champon, all these players. I didn't know. So when we were supposed to report to start preseason, when I went, and then this is how you build a team. You see, you scout every team that you are playing, you scout, and you try to poach their good players, and then you put them together as big as Ashgold wanted to be then. So all these players were poached. Myself, Simonado, Sika Akono, Yawa Champon, Samir J, Erika Brokwa, Aipe, Sam, Odami. Why he was bringing Odami? Because Aipe and Odami were so experienced players. Omar Bolegino, and not Aziz. Atekofi was there before. He was a captain before we went there. Jonas Akoli. Yes. Jonas Akoli, one of the top defenders of Ghana. And we went there and met the old squad. Ivan Zadote was then the exiting, he was exiting the scene. Yes. So that's how he started coaching. So there, and the 20 team was giving him to start coaching. So he was the captain when we went there. Atakofi was his. So when he left, Atakofi became the captain. Then we went and then we started preseason and Charlie done. Then we're playing. And then we're playing. Then I said to myself that did them pay an Yeboah Takoradi no faso nyi ho. Charlie done. David Booth, yeah, mom paying. Maybe a Saturday and a Payako training shake up. We are that time now only 16 players were dressing. 18 player list is on the notice board. After training, you see your name, you are in camp. So the bus will take us to our place.
The bigger professional.
Yes, we go and eat. Bus will come and pick us, go to the hotel, rest, eat in the evening, dinner, sleep over, eat breakfast, eat lunch, dash a t-shirt to the stadium. We go and change up. Empire and Bobby. And then we're just coming and winning. We went to Tamale, I remember. Tamale of all people colored than those times. They were praying that the referee finishes the match.
Wow.
Yes. So the team, then I realized that look, Charlie, we are being lied to. Unfortunately, I transitioned professional and I realized, oh Charlie, well, you know.
Why
Yes, it's just sheer. I don't know. He even passed.
Oh.
He passed. But done, Charlie. So I realized, oh, Charlie, football is just dedication, training, rest. What you eat well, be disciplined, self-discipline, respect your opponent. That's it. No, done. As you speak, let me give you a example. When's the last time you saw Asante Kotoko and House of Folk play where the players shake hands before the match? Maybe tomorrow when they are playing, they will shake hands. Why? Because before the match, the euphoria, yes. At a point in time, House of Folk and Asante Kotoko was the captains, they win a Faha. Now, has captain winning or Faha. First 5 minutes, Ahmed Toure, 2 goals. Psychologically, they are gone. Because instruction has been given. Win a Faha. The moment one Faha, no, now, you know, has to reset. Why should the House of Folk start with their captain sitting on the bench? And they start 9. They went to Cape Coast Dwarfs. Mahat Motu, another player. They were sitting on the bench. They were down by 3-0 done. 3-0. And then they came on. They still lost the match. So we need to begin to rather let the players know that, look, it's dedication, it's hard work, it's discipline, and luck. Commit yourself to it. Respect your opponents. Don't go there and say, because we are Santiago, we are going to beat Karela United. No. You go there with already losing.
If we go through Germany.
Ashgold. So 93, I'm in Chadi. 89 after the gala, we all have been selected to the starless starting star with Oseko and the rest. Unfortunately for me, I didn't go to the World Cup. And then we came. So when we came, the under 20 has started. So initial under 20, I wasn't part. Now Yeboah first qualified against Mali, Accra Sports Stadium. Siki Akono captain that man. We won 2-1. So after that, we were going for the return leg in Bamako. And the way the Malians played in Ghana, I think the officials were afraid. In the army, Oseko Dan Ado, Mohamed Gago, Emmanuel Dia, and Oli Rahman were asked to join the team to Mali. Because I was a top scorer in the league here at the time. I was playing so well, but I was not part of the under 20, even though I qualified to be there. And when we went to Mali, we beat Mali 1-0 over there. And then we qualified to the AYC in Mauritius, 1993. So we went to the AYC, God being good. We won the tournament. I was a top scorer. Then Yanko point, Australia 93 World Cup. Osamdodu. Australia too, I was one of the top scorers. We were 2 players. One Colombian, but he played fewer matches. So he was given the title as the goal king. But we scored the same number of goals. And then, not knowing I was being scouted during Australia 93. If Australia bear, then the invitation came. So I went to Germany, and then I was looked at, and then decision was made. But Ashgold told them that I can only come when our season was over. So
the first team was Germany.
Dortmund. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's not Ghana anymore.
So Miko Enona, Malam Yaya was in their junior team.
Okay.
Ibrahim Tanko was in their junior team. Okay. And then I went. So, but I went straight to the first team.
Oh, really?
Because it was a straight first team contract for me. So I was doing everything with the first team. But as young as I was growing up, sometimes you have to go and play with the junior team, and then
But you how many months?
of course, I went to Germany in October '93 when the season was over. So November, December, and then Lake and breaky. I came. January, we went to Germany to play indoor tournament. They had even invited Ghana Olympic team, Coach Afrani Onyemkwe. So we were in Stuttgart and we were in Munich for this indoor tournament. Not knowing Grasshoppers of Zurich were also part of that. So then Dortmund invited me that Grasshoppers. There's a club in Switzerland that I want me to, and I wanted to go because Dortmund. When you had this idea of readjusting themselves to become a powerhouse, all these German players are all fit Germany core outside few times. Somebody like Matthias Sammer, Andreas Müller. These players were top players who had left Germany. Müller was in Juventus. Sammer was in Inter Milan. So they brought Sammer back, Müller back, Julio Cesar, the Brazilian defender, and also Juventus, back to Germany. And they had Stefan Chapuisat. They had Fleming Paulsen. Paulsen was a striker. He scored a winning goal against Germany in the Euro 1992. And as young as I was, I said, no, look, it would be better for me to go to Grasshoppers to learn, to have playing time. That's how I went to Grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers don't go to Ghana.
No, man got to Ghana. But rather later on, Ali Ibrahim came and played, I think, a half season. And because Ali Ibrahim was playing for 1 second division in Switzerland for Winterthur. I think I won a could be in China or two those times. Yes. So he came to Grasshoppers and then.
How many seasons?
So I was in Grasshoppers for that half year at Dortmund for half year now. Okay, half year now. Mokobo Grasshoppers like from January to June. Now I have to go back to Dortmund because that's how the loan was. And the Dortmund started pre-season. What was pre-season? As was Switzerland. Now we organized on 4 club competition. Dortmund, FC Kriens, FC Lausanne, and then Besiktas. Before the tournament started, Dortmund Fosio, there's a club there that want me to play with them in the tournament. I said, why not? And the name was FC Kriens. And strangely, we won that tournament.
Wow.
And Kriens said no, they wanted me to stay with them. So I stayed with Kriens for the season. Now, I come back to Grasshoppers. So the 4-year contract I spent all outside. That's how come subsequently months and go back. But I preferred it that way. Because my feeder also took me somewhere.
Yeah.
Because my contract in the way, then I moved to Portugal.
Okay. Portugal team
called Leria because I was free. Okay, so Leria, Ame, Emmanuel Dia, Maswe Kunedu, and all that is super count. Because Leria, I qualify. No, Mourinho was on. Oh, Mourinho later. Our coach was Mario Reyes. Richie, what's the contract? You were Grasshoppers. Na Osuma, Bruni be annoying you, no obey. No, so okay, you get me a club. Dumowana or send an offer from Portugal. Now I'm the Grasshoppers manager because he really liked me. Timuko and Ocean also. If they are offering this money, go. But if we offer this amount, please go. So I went to Portugal. And God was good. Then sometimes, God was the coach I met, Mario Reyes, and me started so well in the Portuguese league. When I left Leiria, I played only 5-6 months.
Really?
Because season started in July up to December. Now Venezia bottom. God Dosena had become the blaster coach. Now that 5 months now, 5-6 months, me for Portugal, I was a top scorer.
Oh.
Yeah, a league that had Mario Jardel in it. Yes. But I left. Now I call back to Venezia. Because Venezia I think Ghana national team, Holland boy. Holland, 0-0 no. They also scouted me over there. And January, I moved to Venezia. But that phase was not really good. Okay, so we called Venezia. It was a team, no, it was struggle. Fortunately, we stayed in the league. Because when I went to Venezia, I think they were last but one. But we stayed in the league. Kwame Ayu no Boa Vista. And I had played a very good half season in Portugal. Kwame was going to Sporting. Sporting Lisbon for about 3rd. And I was in Venezia. So when they realized Kwame was going, then Boa Vista, the president, and Ronaldo, the manager, this Portuguese man, big man, they came to Venezia. That Kwame is going to open them and replace Kwame. Because they have sold Kwame. So they have spoken to Venezia to give me on loan to them. Because now Boa Vista qualified for the first time to partake in the Champions League qualifier before. Boa Vista wanted to. God being so, I scored 2 goals for Boa Vista to qualify for Champions League proper.
Wow.
Yes. The final game was against Brøndby Copenhagen. We were Copenhagen draw. Now Bay, Boa Vista, Porto. We beat them 3-1. I scored 2 of the 3. Now we qualify proper to play in the Champions League. So 1999, 2000 Champions League. I was part of Boa Vista team.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And eventually, where did you wrap up your European career?
Okay, so I'm called Boa Vista now. Now, Venezia went down, called relegation. Now, Italy, so at the time, called relegation, only one foreigner could play 2nd division.
Almost.
Yes, that time. Minimum was a center. And we had myself, Gerard Poschner, one German player, Bilica, and Tuta. Tuta was a defender. And the Tuta, the club wanted Tuta to play as a defender. So year 3 in Ayakano, we're training everything, we're not playing. So one day, and they had not paid me for 5 months because we're not playing. So I met a lawyer. I'm catching this is what is happening. Not so really. So I was there, no place called to the Italian Football Federation. No more details in not okay, they will deal with it. Then, can you imagine that? A day after, I know family Dabe 12, and I received a call. I'm a manager of the club, you know. Augustine, please. And I said, are you sleeping? I said, oh, please wake up. I said, okay. Please come to the office tomorrow morning. And I said, what time? I said, 10:30. Tanopa. Mudu office. Oh, please, we are sorry. We have paid your money to the bank. Teo. Now, so I should go to the bank and check whether the money is there. Do bank. So, also, yeah, there's an amount of this. So, wow. So I went back to him. The money is there, but I want to cancel my contract. Because you people have not respected the contract. No, sir, are you sure? So, yes, I've already thought through it. Also, please, you go home. I'll speak to the president about it tonight and come back tomorrow. I hope you're not going to report us to the lawyer again. I said, no. So I went to Madam Park and done. I signed a contract. Also, okay, the president says, if that is what you want, you should do it. Until this is extra 3 months salary and the agreement to terminate. You can go and join a club of your choice. So I just signed. My license was given me. Number 10 Akroma, 2000. That was December 2000. Into Kennedy, or Turkey, or used to be made no Turkey. Into we break December for Christmas. And also remember from airport. Oh, Charles, I say remember to from airport. Now when I go to the airport, me picking a coffee and I say, Nazi, what's our council contract with? I'm so yeah. Also, the man take it off free transfer. And I'm saying yes, okay, Marty. He didn't say anything. So when they went back, I call from Kennedy. Charlie, I'm going from me coaching the president and my catch on. I'm so them to send the ticket. That time Turkey didn't have embassy like today. It was sent a letter B to attach to it. Then you can show it when you get to Istanbul. Then it was sent to Charlie as a Yanabra. Now I catch on there for about 5 months, you know. And I'm sure no problem. So I prepared Napa Mudri. Mudri, you know, done. Like I said, sometimes the face of your life is good. Coach had a meeting with me. I'm catching though. I haven't played for like 5 months. I've been training all right, but I know much rustiness, yes. No, so no problem. He has seen me in a video. I said, what video? No, Sony TV. No. It was when we played Holland. Not when the president has been looking for me. The time Kennedy Kachendo, you remember the guy in the number 7 in the match? No, so I went. I told the coach, so no problem. I should take my time. My first training with them did the magic. It was just 5 against 2. And the way I was playing around, if we are coaching CNJ, no be a cross and then you head cross. Cross ball, cross and a man ball. Also happened training. So we had a meeting with Kennedy. So no, he has seen that about. So if I'm saying I don't, he will give me a different program to come back. So I start training. You know, it's just a mini preseason, January. It's just a short. We played 6 matches in Antalya. I didn't play 1 minute because he wanted me to recuperate. Then he called back to Ankara. Then they organized a friendly match between Samsunspor and Ankara Guju. And Turkey, all the clubs have their own facilities. So Samsunspor came to our came to our club for the match. First half, I was sitting on the bench. 0-0. So when we went to the coach called and Kennedy, tell Augustine. That time in Turkey, catch and say, ball no bobon. Painful in Yawa, on Tinoa. I'm a player in Africa, almost 1 match in Bo. And so coaching is a good player. In team painful in Yawa because of unity, he has to prove. Kennedy catch them. Oluman no one okita no contract bibia. So 1 year da. Oba mo akoba. Now catch Kennedy catch them there. Messi. Say ball na moon first half no all kada. I can do better. So Kennedy explained to him in Turkish. Not sure Kennedy there. No, be say Kennedy there. Bisane there. Asamne catch no. Ota sana. That's as it. I lost him miss or there. Asamno eta sana. I'm so yes. And one of the coach in Australia was like he was angry, he left. So when I went in, the first ball that the ball was coming to me, I just turned my feet like this. The defender no boss somebody a free kick. So now boy before Yilmaz as a midfielder. Hey, corner kicks throwing and so Kennedy catch Charlie on shame. Because I'm not tall. So Mr. Yilmaz ball no works a 1 measure. Pam 1-0. Oh, pass it ball another free kick, pam. Another same player, pam 2-0. 5 minutes, I said the coach said I should come back into the middle. I don't cry no magic because when we were playing the liberal system, so when the liberal had the ball, I'll just pull the defenders there and come and take the ball. Then there's a big gap there. I will turn the ball and I'll give them. Then my about 10 minutes in. And why changing? We should one number 15. Chalaze, what's the if you born no more? Now Kennedy said, what's if you man? I said 2 goals into our catch. Timothy, I'm a coach, you know, followed me. I was Augustine, can. Go and take your shower and go to that man over there. Your contract with him. Go and sign the contract and take it. Wow. Done, just like that. And you know, in Turkey, it's sign a contract. They give you 30% upfront.
In your mind.
Charlie. And then we started the second round of the season. And done. God being good. Turkey. You know, last 2 years or so, I was in Turkey. I was in this shop. Okay. And this guy was following me. Michelle knows, but those are no. No, Kwaku, no dimension. Let me tell him, I said, no, though. They take a casa. We said, what is it? I was sending Max chick here. Like, I should take my Max off. Now, I said, why? Also, me, you know, so me, and Augustine. Whoa. Send. I told you it's Augustine. Now I'm saying, how did you see that it's me? Also because he saw my forehead. He said, no. This cannot be anybody than Augustine. Wow. He told me, appear there. Obisa Stephen. Now, Stephen appear there or Ahinful. I'm say appear Ghana. I want to phone and video call. Before I Stephen Peke. Now I'm say Charlie, me wow guy way. I was say, appear. Take it for when. Oh, no one's a Ghana ko shechiro. Obey shirts. I was say, appear there. I use your also there.
Wow.
Now my friends Charlie. I'm always having family until Danasi. No, Nikasa. When you look at the quality of the shit. Yeah. Oh, so Turkey, done. It was one place.
They are lovely people.
Oh, I love the place. 2002 season. Not because of me not wanting. I would have been a goal king. Yes. I scored 21 goals. Though that one, there were two of them. Arif was playing for Galatasaray and Ilhan Manses. Because Senegal, any Turkey worker, same quarterfinal, you scored this beautiful goal like that. Yeah. That guy. They had 22 goals. I had 21, but I mixed 5 matches.
Oh, when you think
Because when it was like 3 matches to the end, and I said, no, I will not play again. Because Ankara Gulu, for the first time, had qualified directly to play UEFA. We finished 3rd. They have never finished that position.
You are reserving your energy for the UEFA.
Yes. And the team was happy with me. Yes. They were very, very happy.
So Ankara was your last?
No. I got Trabzon. Okay. After 2 seasons with Ankara, I went to Trabzon. And then came back to Ankara before I called it quit.
Injury never.
Yes, I was just there. No, I felt pain. It started somewhere. I'm there 2004. Pain, my left, and because I'm a right footer, you just have to rely on this. So I played somewhere 2008. I couldn't run down. From here there, and so I felt that I had to. So but strangely, done. 3 years I was in Ghana. I couldn't play Monday Stars.
Wow.
Mumbo Monday Stars. Mumbo because Mumbo. Now I'm going chapel one Sunday. So the woman ought to worship song, Ought to worship her and say, me who say nyame abofo abedem ha. Omo heali obi, omo di ne name omo shaking and na heali nipa ne koto dwa mienu omo shaking tie mbompa. The woman who is not a pastor, just a worshiper. So as I stood there, I just said, God, I wish it was me. Yankopon, aba bona mai. Monday Stars in Pomuntum Bobby for 3 years. So I just felt for what the woman said and I prayed to God. After the worship, let me buy water from the back there. To get to Amude, will be our tap mission. So I turned and it was a woman. Sign from Pacho, meet me in Wakasa. I'm sure. So I said, I'm kind of woo.
Wow.
Because me too, you know, Yami be many, or you say, Yami be many. And who say, above for me, no. I mean, to me, show me back kuta na we no kuta we no mu shake una no. And then me busa say, aden. I was almost saw yare.
Wow.
I'm so yeah, and I'm a job, but membra. I say, Ahinful, what you oil D? I'm so oil bang. I say, I'm so why not? So on tobacco, mammy, no, because there's this woman. So I bought these small bodies. So I gave it to her to prove it and gave it to me. So, for being family now. So I came home 1 or 2 days where I put the oil somewhere. Exactly a month that the woman said it was a Monday. Because the month, the next day was the. So I was in the house, and Now I said, Mammy, go get German and Equal, German and Oku. Until I go about Monday Stars. That's it.
Wow.
I put my shoes on, I went and I was running like chicken without head.
Wow.
And now guys, who your training is here now? I'm so no. I've been healed. And today, I play my Monday Stars.
Miraculous
healing. And the Obiana didn't believe. House of Sausage. Now it's the House of Sausage Church. That's the name. Dansuman Junction. I gave the land out to the church actually. Because it felt in my heart that at the time, Nanyama easy. But I had to. My wife also just said, then, may her soul rest in peace then. Oh no, I will fear not, sir. As I see crowd the way in coffee, why you nyama bag, I'm from my chapel. I'm so I'm poor, the rest is history. So we are still there, we are still worshiping there.
God is good.
It's big, not just good,